Hello students, welcome back. In this module, we are doing the problems based on continuity in an interval. So, moving ahead with the problems. What does it say? You need to find the value of a and b in the complete range of 0 to pi. When you have the equations as x plus a root 2 sin x in the range 0 to pi by 4 and 2x cot x plus b in the range pi by 4 to pi by 2 and a cos 2x minus b sin x in the range pi by 2 to pi. So, as a function is continuous on which domain 0 to pi. So, it is continuous at x equal to pi by 4. So, limit x is tending towards pi by 4 minus f of x should be equal to limit x is tending towards pi by 4 plus f of x. In this case, for x is tending towards pi by 4 minus f of x, from the question the equation is x plus a root 2 sin x. In this case, substitute x as pi by 4. Then in that case the value would be pi by 4 plus a root 2 into sine of pi by 4. We know sine of pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So the root 2 is getting cancelled and hence your equation would be pi by 4 plus a. Now let's call it as equation number 1. So moving ahead with the right hand limit, it would be x is tending towards pi by 4 plus f of x would be equal to, its equation is 2x cot x plus b. So in this case, put x as pi by 4. So value would be 2x, x is pi by 4 into cot of pi by 4. As we know, cot pi by 4 is 1. So value would be 2 gets cancelled and value which would be pi by 2 plus b. So we have the two equations with us. Hence it is continuous at which point x equal to pi by 4. And for both of these equations are pi by 4 plus a. And for the right hand limit equation is pi by 2 plus b. So in this case, if we equate these two equations, we get equation of a minus b as pi by 4. Mark this equation, students. This equation is quite useful. That is a minus b is equal to pi by 4. Moving ahead with the next point of continuity. It is also continuous at x equal to pi by 2. So similarly, if it is continuous at x equal to pi by 2, limit x is tending towards pi by 2 minus f of x should be equal to limit x is tending towards pi by 2 plus f of x. In this case, for pi by 2 minus, equation is 2x cot x plus b. So in this case, x is pi by 2. So if you are substituting, that is 2 into pi by 2 cot of pi by 2 plus b, which is equal to a into cos of 2 into pi by 2 minus b into sine of pi by 2. So 2 gets cancelled on either sides. So pi cot pi by 2 plus b is equal to a into cos pi minus b sine of pi by 2. We already know cot pi by 2 is 0. So 0 into pi would be 0. We know cos pi is minus 1. So a into minus 1 would be minus a. We know sin pi by 2 is 1. So the equation would be 0 plus b is equal to minus a minus b. Hence I can say a is equal to minus 2b. Mark as equation number 4. Students, you already know you had an equation in terms of a and b as equation number 3. So on substituting a as minus 2b in third equation, the third equation was a minus b is nothing but pi by 4. So when a minus b is pi by 4, now if you substitute a as minus 2b, equation would be minus 2b minus b is pi by 4. Therefore minus 3b is pi by 4 and I can say b is nothing but minus pi by 12. Once you get the value of b, you already know the value of a, that a is nothing but pi by 6. Hence, the required values for a and b are respectively pi by 6 and minus pi by 12. Such kind of problems you should solve for your self-study. Keep solving. Till then, see you in the next module. Thank you.